What's up, guys? How you guys doing? Welcome back again. This is boy Adamslink. I hope you guys are doing okay. Please try as much as possible to like this video, comment, share to all social platform. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, adamslinkmedia. Make sure you subscribe and click that bell notification to get updates anytime I upload. And meanwhile, guys, Ghanaians want Burna Boy to apologize to Shatta Wale. It's funny, right? Why will you guys be demanding our own very Burna Boy to apologize to Shatta Wale? Basically, if you don't know what's happening concerning Burna Boy versus Shatta Wale, this, let me just narrate it for you in just few words. So Shatta Wale is annoyed with Burna Boy all because Burna Boy didn't like when Shatta Wale in an interview said Burna sleep in my house and I gave him everything as my bro anytime he's in Ghana. So that's why Burna Boy has stopped vibing with Shatta Wale anytime he's in Ghana. That's just it. That is what is causing the issue between Burna Boy and Shatta Wale. If you don't understand, let me still re-explain it. Shatta Wale in an interview said anytime Burna Boy is in Ghana, that he, Shatta Wale, usually house him and give him food. So Burna Boy wasn't happy with the fact that Shatta Wale was saying such thing in an interview. So anytime Burna Boy comes to Ghana, he stopped vibing with Shatta Wale. He stopped even calling Shatta Wale, picking Shatta Wale's call. So Shatta Wale is not happy with that. He's not happy with that. So that is why Shatta Wale came out yesterday and was calling out Burna Boy, calling him a pussy, all those kind of stuff. Meanwhile, Burna Boy has not responded, and Ghanaians are calling out Burna Boy, calling him all sorts of names, saying that he's too proud, all those kind of stuff. How will you guys expect Burna Boy to respond to that kind of thing? If it's me, I won't respond though, even considering the magnitude of two artists. Because if we are saying we should compare artists, of course you already know who's going to take first. Simple and short, but we are not talking about comparison of artists. And Shatta Wale was the first person to call out Burna Boy. Shatta Wale has called out Wizkid before. He has called out Davido. He fight with almost everybody. So I believe Burna Boy will not respond, and you people calling on Burna Boy to apologize to Shatta Wale when he has not even responded though. You guys must be really out of your mind, honestly. And meanwhile, I don't even want Burna Boy to apologize or even respond to Shatta because his allegations are baseless. I don't want to vibe with you, so take it as a man. I don't want to vibe with you. Take it as a man. You don't need to come out on social media and be calling me out. If you are hurt about it, so deal with it. Not everybody gonna be your friend, and you don't need me to explain to you why I don't want to be your friend. If I don't want to be your friend, I don't want to be your friend. I don't need to explain to you. I don't need to sit you down, call you, or explain to you why I am not cool with you. I simply don't want to be your friend. So I think that is exactly what Burna Boy's pace currently is. That is what Burna Boy is feeling right now. He doesn't want to vibe with Shatta Wale anymore. So he doesn't think that he owes Shatta Wale any kind of explanation for not vibing with him. And I kind of like agree with him. So guys, meanwhile, talking about Burna and Wizkid, they are good despite that guy calling out Burna Boy's guy calling out Wizkid. I'm so surprised that Wizkid and Burna Boy are still good. They even videoed themselves recording music the next day after that Burna Boy crew member called out Wizkid, saying the biggest song of Wizkid 2020 is Ginger featuring Burna Boy. Well, this is what one uprising artist said. He said, "We artists need to put people around us in their place. I've never seen anyone from Wizkid team attacking other artists or their fan base. If your PA can attack other artists, then That say a lot about what you've discussed. That say a lot about what y'all discuss when alone. Fake love everywhere. Yes, I agree with that. All those artists need to keep those people around them in check. Warn them, see, you don't have to badmouth and every other artist. Chill. I think that's exactly what Wizkid is telling his crew members or anybody around him. See, don't badmouth anybody, just chill, no stress, relax. But it seems like that's exactly what happened between Wizkid and Davido. Davido crew member keeps bashing Wizkid, and Davido said he's cool with Wizkid. I don't understand that mathematics behind it. You say you love me, but your brothers are attacking me. You don't even talk to your brothers to stop attacking me. So I don't understand that kind of love. Well, that's for them. So let's move forward. This is coming from President Buhari hate. He said, if you don't pray for Nigeria progress, that you might be, he said, if you don't pray, you may be guilty of prolonging the war all over Nigeria. If you don't pray, you may be guilty of prolonging the war all over Nigeria. This is coming from President Buhari aide Femi Adesina. He is telling all Nigerians to pray, that if we don't pray, if we are staying at home, waking up every morning, going to bed every evening, and we don't pray for Nigeria, that means we are guilty of prolonging the war all over Nigeria. Well, do you agree with that statement? Let me know, guys. Here's a guy who dated a girl for 4 years, and this girl ended up breaking his heart. He said, dated this girl for 4 years, paid her rent for 3 years. Yesterday, I went to the house and caught her kissing another guy. I became hungry and left. This morning, she sent me this guy's number and said I should call him and tell him there's nothing between us. Is that one annoying? Well, I think this guy might have played himself. If he thinks that he was the only one paying the rent, then I think there's something really wrong with him. Maybe that guy was paying ×2 of what he's paying. So that girl kind of like check the mathematics and be like, okay, I'd rather lose this than lose this. So he took one as his or as our own personal person, then he decided to lose you. So please, well, apart from that, let me just tell you something. I will advise anybody, every guy out there, don't pay rent for your girlfriend. Don't try it. Don't try it. I have been in that space. I have contributed to some girls' rent. I'm telling you, it's bad. I regret it up to this day. Don't pay rent for any girl. Even contribute. No, don't pay. I contributed, and honestly, I'm even ashamed to say the things that I saw. So I wouldn't want to say anything. But it's a long time ago. I'm past that. I've moved past that. But honestly, guys, don't pay rent for any girl. Joe Biden appoints Nigeria-born Fumi Oloruba Bandijo as White House counsel. Nigeria-born lady as White House counsel. And yet, some Nigerians, many Nigerians out there, still here campaigning for Donald Trump, who never ever appointed any Nigerian. Come on, guys, you guys better pick a side. Pick the sides of people who support us. This Joe Biden already appointing a Nigerian born. It's not as if this lady was born in USA. No, Nigeria born immigrant. So please, we should really know how to pick a side. I see a lot of people campaigning for Donald Trump, saying that Donald Trump is God sent, he's fighting for Christians. What? Really? You think Donald Trump is fighting for Christians? How? Tell me how. How? Whoever thinks such thing that Donald Trump will fight for Christians? Come on, how? Well, I don't. Let's discuss a little about Uganda. recent presidential election. And meanwhile, after 34 years in power, President Museveni, 76 years old, wins 6 terms in office. 6 terms in office. This man is still in power. They say the incumbent president, Yoweri, who has been in office since 1986, is when, before I was even born. 1986 has emerged the winner of the Uganda 2021 presidential election with 58.6% of the total vote. The country electoral commission declared on Saturday, January 16th. His main rival, Bobi Wine, who had 34.8% of the total vote, however, alleged the election was anything but free and fair. He accused the incumbent president of fabricating the result and called the poll the most fraudulent election in the history of Uganda. Well, guys, this is a person who have been ruling you for the past how many years, and yeah, this guy is winning again. Well, it's everywhere. I don't know what is wrong with African leaders. Why don't you want to leave power? You have used, what else do you have in that your brain that you think that you're going to bring out to change the life of the people? You have done your best. There's no way forward anymore. You are stuck, and yet you just want to remain in power. And meanwhile, Bobi Wine dropped a very sweet music that I listened to after they announced that election. Listen to him, guys.
United forces of change, the only way we are go get a liberation again. United forces of change, opposition must come together as one. Our people complaining night and day. They wonder why they continue to live this way. All we know that things can change someday. If we really want them to change anyway. Uganda, land of abundance, but Ugandans living in deficiency. Museveni wants life presidency. We must abandon that silly tendency. Uganda rich, but Ugandans poor, because the leader is drunk on power. He runs nation like family affair. The citizens suffer, but he don't care.
This woman, man, some people are wicked though. Some people are wicked. Say Lagos landlord and his wife disfigure tenant's face over quitting notice. They say young lady Mary has narrated how her landlord and his wife allegedly attacked and disfaced her with a sharp object over her family refusal to vacate an apartment in Lagos State. I don't even want to narrate what happened. But honestly, guys, people are wicked though. If I'm moving with someone and I find out that during maybe that person has fought before and he injured another person, honestly, I will stop moving with that person. Someone can carry sharp razor to disfigure somebody's face like this. Man, people are wicked. I don't even want to read what happened. I don't care about what happened. But how can somebody carry something and don't disfigure somebody's face like this? Man, people get mine though. And you guys recall the story of a guy who was burnt by his his 18 years old girlfriend or 17 years old girlfriend poured petrol on him and lit him, and of course he was rushed to the hospital and he later died. Well, this girl was arrested, and during her confession, she said that the guy made her had abortions 3 good times. He said he made me abort 3 pregnancy. 17 years old girl who set her boyfriend ablaze. According to the girl, they say, I just gained admission into Benue State University to study law. I just can't explain why I killed my boyfriend. I was just angry over all the issue we had. We had been fighting over some issues. Like I was a virgin when I met him and he promised never to leave me. but to always stand by me. Our relationship was really serious to the extent that we had to take a blood oath before I allowed him to deflower me. When I got pregnant for him, he gave me an injection in his medical shop to abort the pregnancy. I got pregnant the second time and he promised that we will keep that one. Then he started misbehaving and would sometimes not even come home while I was pregnant. He later came with some people to meet with my family, after which I moved in with him. Then I got pregnant for him the third time. He had serious problems to the point that we had even been going to the police station. I later had to pack out of his house. His sister would sometimes come and beat me up in the house. I couldn't fight for myself. Speaking on what happened on the day, Esther said, he started chatting in the room and we started chatting in the room and settled our differences. Then we had sex. I actually didn't feel like having sex with him, but he forced me and had his way. After the sex, we both slept off. Later, I went outside and carried fuel and poured it in the room, and then I lit the match. I ran out naked and went and slept inside the church. Now wow. Now wow. You guys, I hope you guys follow that story, eh? Well guys, it's the boy again, Adamslink. Thank you very much for listening. It's the boy. What am I even saying? Have a wonderful day. Make sure you like this video, comment, share it on all social platforms. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, adamslinkmedia, and make sure you subscribe and click that notification to get updates anytime I upload. Have a wonderful